mom said I'm traumatizing her foster kids by not inviting them to my engagement dinner. My mom started fostering kids 3 years ago after my dad died. 3 years of her healing journey, as she called it. And honestly, I got it. Dad's death hit us all hard, but mom needed something to fill that void. She's fostered 12 kids total since then, and currently has 3 living with her: Arnold, Madison, and Jason, who were 5, 7, and 9 at the time. They're sweet kids who've been through hell, but let's be real, they had serious behavioral issues. So when I got engaged to my fiancé Nick in January, mom immediately started talking about how the kids could be part of our engagement dinner. We were planning something small, just 20 people at this nice Italian restaurant downtown. Mom kept saying stuff like, oh, they could hand out the appetizers and imagine how cute they'll look in little bow ties and dresses. I just smiled and nodded because honestly, I was still processing being engaged and wasn't even thinking about the party details yet. But as the dinner got closer, mom became obsessed with this idea. She'd send me TikToks of kids at fancy parties, Pinterest boards titled kids as party helpers, the whole thing. Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to coordinate with the restaurant and make sure Nick's divorced parents don't kill each other at the same table. Here's the thing nobody understood. These kids don't know boundaries, like at all. Arnold has ADHD and cannot sit still for more than 2 minutes. Madison has attachment issues and clings to mom constantly, having meltdowns if she's more than 5 feet away. And Jason, sweet as he is, has anger problems and broke mom's TV last month during a tantrum about screen time. The therapist says they're making progress, but progress doesn't mean they're ready for a formal dinner party. Mom kept saying they need these normal experiences to heal. 2 weeks before the dinner, I gently brought up maybe having it be adults only. I even offered to pay for a babysitter so mom could relax and enjoy herself, but mom completely lost it. I'm talking about a full breakdown in the middle of Whole Foods while we were shopping for her foster kids' special dietary needs. You're punishing these children for being traumatized, she sobbed right there next to the organic produce. This is supposed to help them feel like part of a real family. They've already been rejected by everyone else, which wasn't even true. They had weekly visits with their bio family and tons of support. I tried explaining that I just wanted an elegant, calm evening to celebrate with our closest friends and family. Having 3 kids who couldn't handle restaurants meant chaos, not celebration. Mom said that was discriminatory, and dad would be horrified by your selfishness. That stung like hell because dad had always been the peacemaker. The whole family got involved. My aunt called me crying, saying I was being cruel to orphans, and that mom deserved this after losing dad. My brother texted me some long message about how fostering saved mom's life, and the least I could do was include her kids. Even my grandma, who usually minds her own business, left me a voicemail saying family means accepting everyone, no exceptions. But here's what really bothered me. Nobody asked what I actually wanted for my own engagement dinner. It was all about mom's healing and mom's foster kids, and what mom thought would be therapeutic, which in a way wasn't surprising, considering the family only focused on mom since dad died. When I mentioned that Nick and I specifically chose this restaurant because it had a quiet, romantic atmosphere, mom said I was being elitist and you'll regret not including them in your memories forever. The final straw came 3 days before the dinner. Mom showed up at the restaurant while Nick and I were doing our final walkthrough with the event coordinator. She had all 3 kids with her and started showing them where they'd stand to greet guests and hand out champagne. Arnold immediately knocked over a water glass. Madison started crying because the room was too bright, and Jason kept trying to play with the expensive centerpieces. I thought we could just do a quick practice run, mom said, completely ignoring the fact that I'd never actually agreed to any of this. The event coordinator looked at me horrified as Arnold ran through the private dining room screaming while mom tried to convince Madison to practice holding a tray. It was chaos. That's when I finally put my foot down. I told mom the kids weren't coming to the dinner, period. We were having an adults-only evening like Nick and I originally planned. Mom started crying again and said I was traumatizing already traumatized children and that they'd never trust adults again because of me, which is insane because I'm not their parent or guardian. Mom didn't talk to me for the rest of the week. She showed up to the engagement dinner looking like someone had died, barely spoke to anyone, and left early claiming Madison was having anxiety about being excluded. During the toasts, when Nick's sister gave this beautiful speech about new beginnings, mom sat there stony-faced. But you know what? Our engagement dinner was exactly what Nick and I wanted. It was elegant, intimate, and peaceful. No broken glasses, no tantrums, no chaos. Just 2 adults celebrating their love with the people who could actually sit through a 5-course meal without having a meltdown. Mom's still barely speaking to me, but at least I have beautiful memories of the night that was supposed to be about us.